Colonel Abubakar Dangiwa Umar. Exclusive: Why Nigeria cannot win banditry and Boko Haram war. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Former Kaduna Governor fought the Super Tucano option, speaks on the condition of Nigerian army, farmers and herders clashes, Igbo marginalization, release of Nnamdi Kanu, Dariye, Yami, and others. Wow. Sincerely, this is going to be a lot of issues. I guess there are going to be suggestions. And I just hope that sincerely able governors, senators, presidency, they get to listen. You know, when people come out like this and give suggestions, no matter how you think that thing is going to be trashy, you're going to pick sense in it. You're going to, if you're a very good leader or a very good follower, you should be able to extract the one that are useful for you and the one you are going to implement and the one you are going to throw away as chaff. Let's listen and find out what he has for us. Now the news in detail. Former governor of Old Kaduna State, Colonel Abubakar Dangiwa Umar, has said that Super Tucano aircraft will not end the insecurity bedeviling the nation, insisting that this could be achieved only with ground forces. Umar also said that the 460 million naira spent on the procurement of 12 Super Tucano is enough to recruit, train, and pay the emoluments of about 200 soldiers for 1 year. Umar, in this exclusive interview with Sunday Sun, wondered what difference the change of service chiefs has brought into the fight against insurgency in the country, pointing out that the key in the fight against insecurity is a massive increase in security manpower and equipment. More boots on the ground, not more fixed-wing aircraft like Super Tucano. All the forests of the northwest and some parts of north central must be combed and dominated by ground forces and surveilled by helicopter gunships. Wild bombings with the use of aircraft amount to wild goose chase. Fixed-wing aircraft are not ideal weapons of choice in the fight against banditry and kidnappings, Umar explained. Umar dwelt on these and other thought-provoking issues. The year 2021 is running out and the season of politics is beginning from the next year. In the last 6 years, we have seen the All Progressive Congress APC that promised to deliver in all fronts, including insecurity. You are a farmer and we know insecurity has gone all high in the country. How do you feel about insecurity in the country? As a farmer, how are you averting problems in your farm? He replied, "Of course, like every citizen, I am very much concerned about the growing insecurity in the country. The primary responsibility of any government is the security of life and property of its citizens. People give up most of their rights to the state with the hope that their security will be guaranteed. It goes without saying that nothing else matters in the absence of security. What benefits do people derive from the best physical infrastructure and the absence of security? I therefore urge the government, this government and future administration to pay greater attention to the issue of security. Nigeria is currently facing a existential challenge due to the growing and rapidly metastasizing insecurity. To the second part of your question, I took the painful decision to shut down operation on my ostrich farm. You'll be surprised to know that I have disposed of all my ostriches due to insecurity and high cost of feed. I have actually not been to the farm in the past 3 years. That is what I mean by asserting that no economic activity is possible without security. I am currently fully retired." Kaduna, which you once governed, had been very hostile security-wise, with bandits packing students from time to time. Since all these things are happening and your state, KB, is relatively peaceful, have you moved away? And how are you coping? He replied, "Unfortunately, Kaduna is not the only state facing this problem. It may be one of the most affected. It is, however, the state of my residence. Like many retired military officers and civil servants, I have no intention of relocating. In fact, the greatest problem I face is how to travel to KB through Zamfara State. People are taken aback that Kaduna, that is home to several military formations, is held by the jugular by bandits and other criminal elements. What is your view about this? He replied, well, these military formations are not taxed with internal security mission. For example, Command and Staff College, NDA, Depot NA, and Air Force Training Command are all training institutions. One mechanized division has operational responsibility beyond Kaduna State. Kaduna, like all other states, has the problem of anemic shortage of security manpower. El-Rufai policy of not paying ransom to bandits, how do you view it? Is it the right way to go? It is not difficult to see El-Rufai rationale. There is a direct nexus between the astronomical rise in banditry and kidnappings with ransom payment. But the alternative to ransom payments is the use of force to prevent or rescue victims. Unfortunately, such force is absent. Relatives of victims are left to bear the burden. I really sympathize with governors who have not the wherewithal to marshal such force. Perhaps this makes a strong case for state police. How do you rate the APC on its promises of tackling insecurity, corruption, and the economy? He replied, well, the answer is within your competence as a senior journalist. Luckily, I am only a retired military officer and a retired farmer. I have also since joined the late Chief Bola Ige's sit-down look party. An honest answer to this question is likely to attract to my person ad hominem reactions. I beg to pass on this. Would you say the APC deceived Nigerians with empty promises just to acquire power by all means in 2015? He replied, this appeared to be a leading question. I have already indicated my response earlier. If you are not satisfied, you might direct the question to a PDP member. There was fear some time ago, due to the happenings in the country, that the military may stage a comeback. Having been in the military and rose to the top, how do you see this feeling in some quarters? He replied, military rule has always been regarded as an aberration, even when people welcomed this in the past. As Winston Churchill aptly opined, democracy is the worst form of government except all the others. Election continues to be the best form of choosing leaders. Regimes, at abysmal failure, is the most efficacious catalyst for mobilizing the electorate to vote them out. We must continue to thread the path of democracy instead of undemocratic ways like coups. We must, however, fortify our democracy and make military regimes less attractive by insisting on regular, free and fair elections. We must ensure the presence of checks and balances by the different arms of government. Okay, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.